Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Venture Forth, which is our Strawberry Shortcake Legacy Challenge. Good lord, I was trying to get too many words out at the same time. Okay, if things look and sound a little different, that is because we are doing something new today, and that is using our new computer. Um, I don't know if I said last week that I was like debating like getting a new computer and like whatever, but I did. I did. I think when I recorded last week I was like, yeah, I've been looking at them and I don't know and like and then I just like I think on Sunday I was like, fuck it. And I did. I don't remember what day I actually bought it, but it came here this week on Tuesday. And I didn't think I was going to have it set up because I'm like, I'm just going to take my sweet ass time doing it, but I had to work last night, so like while I was waiting to log back onto work, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna copy all my Sim stuff, put it all over. Can I just tell you? I was like, all right, we'll see. I mean, my old computer was just kind of getting to the point where like Action, my recording software, and the game wouldn't run together, right? Half the time. And I was like, maybe it's not the computer, maybe it's just those programs. I don't know. I've tried it once. That's today. It works fine. So I mean that's not much of a test though. You know what I mean? But uh, for a hot second, okay, no, it's just the way your sweater is. I was like, you better not be pregnant or some shit. Like the sweater was like pouching out for a hot second. Anyway, what is this? Telegroup story. Okay. Anyway, um the frame rates are fucking amazing. Guys, it really was my old computer just being like, I hate this. I hate my life. But also because it's new and everything's different, like I'm trying to get like the sound settings and everything back the way they were. So, um, and everything like all my options and everything from my game I copied over. So all the volume settings are the same, and I tried to set up Action exactly the same way, but obviously because the equipment, the hardware and everything in this computer are different, that even though I'm plugging in my headphone and my microphone, it's using different things. So I'm like, okay, I sound a little different. I sound a little different because my voice is like fucking shot right now. Uh-oh. We got to fix that. We don't need no shadow children. Shadow child, can you? More choices. Fix your missing tooth. And then you can resume going potty. Anyway, yeah, so just bear with me if things sound off, let me know. Be like it sounds weird, this sounds wrong, like something just so I can fix it because like I went into an older game save and I kind of messed around and tried it and I'm like, things sound okay to me. It sounds different, but not like, oh God, it's all garbled or it's all messed up. It sounds different to me. But I can't pinpoint why. You know what I mean? Um, but I don't think it's different in a bad way, like, oh God, everything's wrong. I also noticed on this one, this didn't change, he's still a shadow child. But like I usually have my microphone settings set down lower, a little bit lower, so that if when I scream at my Sims, it doesn't like crackle, break, and like whatever. And I noticed on this one, I yelled at my Sims earlier just for funsies. I just yelled, and I'm like, well, it actually toned my voice down when I yelled. I'm like, well, damn. So I'm like, okay. Not to say it's going to do that all the time, but it was nice. But the frame rates are fucking amazing. Guys, we usually have to fight. I'm at like the lowest I've gotten is 44. Like I cannot wait for my game that like totally lags and to see what happens. And I don't know if you're gonna notice it, but I feel like everything just feels so much crisper and cleaner and sharper in the freaking graphics in the game. Like everything just seems brighter. I mean, my other computer was only 4 years old, you know, but it was really unfortunately slowly losing its composure with like the Wi-Fi adapter not working and it's so funny because I got this computer and I turned it on and made sure that all worked, whatever. And I was like, okay, let me install some of my stuff. And then I was like, for a hot second, I had like regret, like buying a new computer. I was like, I don't need a new computer. My other one still works. And I think it was like Thursday or Friday. I was recording something else and I had to close Action because it wasn't connected to my capture card. Closed it and my whole computer blue screened and I was like, you know, this is why we did it. I'm okay with doing it now. Because you know what? Even though I was like, I didn't really need one, I guess. My other one works fine. We can live with having to hardwire it into the, internet and, whatever. I'm like, yeah, no, not if it's gonna blue screen like this fucking much. I don't know. The fact that then again, that's been like, again, 4 to 5 times now in the last like couple of weeks. Nope, 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 nope. But I still have it. It still works. It's still there in case I need it for any reason. But holy shit. Also the fact that like I do want to get off using Adobe products because Adobe sucks. Um, but for now I'm like, all right, let me just log into my Creative Cloud and put it on the thing and like I open and it actually I didn't have to log in 42 times. I don't know why. I think it's just because Creative Cloud will refuses to connect and update on my other computer even when it's hardwired. It just doesn't want to do it. And maybe it's because I just installed it on this one, so like but I'm like, but it was nice at the fact that I closed it. I opened it up because I was like, let me try to set my video settings right and whatever. And like, wow, I go to open my app and I don't have to log in. Because on my other computer, I seriously would open Creative Cloud and I'd go to open Premiere and it would be like, you have to log, and I would have to log into Creative Cloud. And then I'd have to log into whatever app I was using, which, by the way, never freaking worked. And that, could you go to bed? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Also, can you go back to bed? Why are you up? Shenanigans. You're getting into shenanigans because I'm not paying attention. But like it would just make me log in and then it would be like, "Oh, you've been logged out. You need to log in again." So then I'd log in again and then it would tell me I logged. So I'd have to reboot my whole fucking computer to just get Creative Cloud to work. And I was like, "You know what? I'm sick of this shit." Like, um oh, you can't take down. I just want to take down decorations. We don't need them up. Okay. So, I mean, so we are all set for like the new pack when it comes out. I got to be honest. I feel like what I find very funny is the discourse on this one. I kind of can't argue that it does feel a little less expansion pack and more like game pack, but like whatever. You know what I mean? There's nothing we could do at this rate. I don't know, but I still cannot believe the amount of people who are like, okay, I get the dissent on like there is a hotel that you can just use to woohoo. It's just to rent a room. But I'm like, we talked about this. How stupid do you have to be to think they're creating a pack that is about romance and everything, but then they're also going to give you the ability to build, create, and run hotels? We couldn't even get horses in the cats and dogs expansion, and those used to be combined in the same pack in Sims 3. Okay? But you thought we're going to get a romance pack where it's all about dating and attraction, but we're also going to get hotels? And then there are still people, still, who were like, oh, they could have been the perfect. It would have been. What? Are you new here? Did you hit your head? You're probably the same people who sat there and pitched a fit because my first pet stuff looked like it was remnants of cats and dogs and it should have been included in cats and dogs. And I can get behind that and go, I kind of can see your point. Okay? But hotels and romance, just because you go to a hotel, and you buy an hour at a hotel, does not just that's not the same as like the little rats and all the furniture that looked exactly like cats and dogs from my first pet stuff, where you can tie those together and I can see your logic. There is no fucking logic here. And I don't understand why people keep doing this, like, hotels should have been included. Are you on crack? Did you smoke something? Did you fall and hit your head? Are you new here? How dumb can you be? If you are looking at it like, well, wait, maybe it's a hint that hotels would be a next pack. Okay. All right. Fine. I don't know if that's wishful thinking or logic or like whatever, but cool. You go for that. That's fine. But to think that they should have put them together in this pack, this should have been one pack that was all about running hotels but also romance. I don't know how that you should join the Olympics for the leaps of logic that you just tried to fucking put together there. It just astounds me that people are still on this. And it's like, do you, I don't get it. I really just don't get it. But the costumes look really fucking fun. The costumes, they went all out on. They didn't just go like, here's two costumes. I feel like they put a lot of effort into the costumes, but that is kind of almost where I feel like the effort ends, to be honest. Cass is obviously like some of the clothing looks really nice. I'm not going to deny that. But we will see, because I guarantee you what really drove me crazy was every time when they were showing like the male stuff, they were like, there's also a female version. There's also a feminine version. There's also a feminine version. But you didn't do that with the female stuff, and that pisses me the fuck off. Well, we made this shirt for men, but we made it for women too because we want to be inclusive, but like we don't do that the reverse because fuck male Sims. And that pisses me off, and you know it pisses me off. And like I would yeet my computer, but it's brand new and I love it. Okay? So like, right? But also when because there were so many tops when they were showing the female sim stuff, and I was like, that would be cute on men, that'd be cute on men. I bet there's tit shadow, and that's gonna piss me off. And then they showed the first male sim, and it was like, here's some cargo pants, here's a boxy top, here's a jersey, and I'm like, seriously? Why is it always the same shit? But I could see in the cast panel, I was like, whoa, wait, there's some sexy shit in there, so I'm okay. There's some stuff in there, and I saw somebody else screen cap it and like post them, but I'm like, all right. We may get some slutty shit for our boys, so I'm okay with this. So it might be okay. I'm going to be disappointed because there's going to be a top or two or something that I'm going to be like, I love this, and it's for female Sims, and it's going to have tit shadow and not look good on the boys. But there is some good stuff for male Sims in there, so like, if I get like 3 or 4 tops that are like sexy and slutty for my boys, I'm good. So like, that's the sad part. Build By looks really nice. It always looks nice, let's be real. They are really fucking good at doing Build By. Okay? They are really good at making like really cool, neat things and like making things look really pretty. It did look lacking because I watched James Turner's overview on the build stuff, and I was like, I kind of agree with him on like, this doesn't really seem like expansion pack levels worth of stuff. And at first I was disappointed when he was going through stuff because I was like, there's not a lot of purple going on here. We need more purple. And then he literally showed 2 wallpapers where they had a nice dark purple, and I was like, all right, you know what? I take that back. But even without that, I am here for the fucking magenta. I am here for the neon fucking pink and everything, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I like the bright, vibrant colors. Like, we need this. Thank you. I'm like kind of excited for that. But I haven't watched anybody else do a cast overview or anything. I watched Dr. Gluon do like a let's play, like just a little like trying to test it out, but I was also doing something else at the same time, so I missed a lot of it. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think why are you yelling at him? Does he have detention? Okay, well, yeah, my eyes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss Wonderful Whims. I really am. Because I don't necessarily love the attraction system the way they did it. It's a quarter-assed. Yeah, I'll give it a chance. Can we like do a friendly introduction? Because you have to be friendly with the students, so maybe stop being antisocial. We're not really playing here. I'm thinking about the pack and like my computer and everything. We have not dropped frame rates at all. I can't. Can we just like, what the fuck? This is amazing. I can't wait to see. Like, obviously, this goes up on Wednesday, and my game that I play on Monday is usually tanking my frame rates. We always are like 11 to 15. It's always a bitch to get that one to run. I cannot wait to see what happens. So maybe we needed a new computer. Maybe we needed this. I don't know. I'm so excited, and this is with all my custom. And I'm not gonna. Okay, did I tell you? It takes like 4 fucking minutes to load my game. With all of the custom content and mods and shit I have. It takes, like, when I first loaded it, because I was like, okay, I'm gonna move my files over, and I'm like, where the fuck are my And I'm like, oh, right, I gotta boot my game up in order to create the folders. Duh. It's been so long since I've done that. So like I load the game up and like I'm like, what was that? Like 4 fucking seconds? But there was literally nothing in my game. No saves, no nothing, right? So I was like, it took like 4 seconds to load the game. That is fucking hilarious. I was like, shit, yo, that's 4 seconds? That's all it takes. Um, take exam. Take exam. What are you doing? Like, you already have detention. Why the fuck would you not? Why would you leave in the middle? She's yelling at everybody. Damn. Serve detention. Oh, well, you've got illness, so I'm gonna get rid of that. But anyway, yeah, the attraction system kind of makes me sad. I mean, like traits and things like that is nice, okay, but then the physical stuff is like outfit style. I mean, okay, all right. I'm more willing as I think about it to like let that one go. Hair color, okay, and then clothing color. That's the stupidest fucking thing. Because as someone pointed out, like Sims change their clothes so fucking often, and also, I'm sorry, I love purple's my favorite color. I might think, wow, that's a nice purple shirt, but that doesn't make me attracted to that person. It makes me like their shirt. And hey, nice shirt. I like that color. But it's not like, wow, I'm instantly hot for this dude. No, that's not how it works. I can kind of understand clothing style because if your Sim's an outdoorsy Sim, you might like somebody who wears outdoorsy or sporty type clothing and you don't want somebody that dresses preppy. Okay, it's The Sims, so like 50-50 on that one. Like, I don't love it, but like, I'll give it to you. But you could have done other, and I know they wanted to do more than just attractive traits, you know what I mean? Than physical traits to be more than that. It's turned in some good work today. You do have to get like an A in school, don't you? No, you don't. Not this one. This one doesn't matter. But you're doing your homework, so that's good. He's like, let me do my homework in front of the principal so she doesn't yell at me again. Like, whatever. Completed his homework. Let's go home. But like just hair color. You didn't have like hair color, eye color, and then you could have had an option for like physical characteristics. Like one where actually let's go. Let's go with Sonnen because we need to be friends with him. But you could have had something for physical characteristics where you could have been like you like glasses or freckles or piercings or tattoos or something. You know what I mean? Where you could check off yes or no that you're attracted to those. Like, I get it. Like, somebody was like, you could have, like, body size, and people are like, oh, that could be bad. And I'm like, that's kind of, like, stupid to think, to be like, I'm not skinny, okay? Like, but, like, I'm not going to be offended if somebody makes their sim, like, skinny sims, or it's not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be offended because, or think that, like, oh, you only like fat, like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, people have body type preferences. That's fucking reality. And if you're going to get mad at The Sims for that, like, you need to get a life. Like, that's seriously ridiculous. Like, yes, it's going to be problematic if I make all my Sims, like, hate fat people. Like, you know what I mean? As a fat people, okay, to be fair, like, whatever. But like, but like, I don't know. I think they just could have done it better. I think they could have just added some, like, clothing color is kind of stupid to have in there. And then I got to get him set up. Okay, we're going to keep discussing favorite authors. Ask about hobbies and skills. Tell an engaging story. But you know what I mean? I think clothing color is ridiculous. And instead of that, they should have just had, they could have had eye color instead of clothing color. And then they could have just had like physical characteristics, like you like freckles, glasses, those kind of things. So it's simple, but it still gives you more stuff. You know what I mean? Because hair color is the only thing is just kind of dumb. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna miss Wonderful Whims while it's being updated, but I'm probably gonna have to put it back in. Probably gonna have to because I like having the little depth of character, but I will try the new system like without it and see if it's like it works okay. All right, it's good enough. You know what I mean? Like maybe it'll be good enough. Who knows? And to be fair, I always kind of forget to go in and set my Sims preferences in Wonderful Whims anyway. So like, you know what I mean? So like, it's okay. And the only thing I noticed, which I thought was weird, was oh, you were gonna go order food. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so it's just like it was really weird when they showed like the one sim like, see this sim finds this sim attractive and this sim doesn't like the other sim and I was like, yeah, that's oh never mind, that's my mod. For a split second I was like, that's already I'm like, yeah, and that's basically the way it already works. Oh, right. I have a mod that does it like my brain froze for a second and I was like, okay, nope, never mind. And I'm like, okay, I like that, you know. Because that's the same way Wonderful Whims works. Like, you can be attracted and your other Sim's not attracted to you. So, fine. But, um, what I didn't notice and I didn't like still, and I wish they would fucking, like, figure that out, is when you have a relationship, like, okay, I mean, I guess friendship, it kind of makes sense, but it would be nice to have one-sided kind of relationships. Like, as we're talking and saying things to Sonnen, you know what I mean? It'd be nice if, hey, we are like, we really like him. You're my favorite. There you go. That's cute. Give him a hug. You can flirt, I suppose, but, you know. Friendly. Aww. Ask about, discuss latest books. That's so sweet. They're like besties. Oh, we can ask to Stargaze. Perfect. But you know what I mean? Like maybe like if we're saying things and talking and we like certain things and Sonnen doesn't, we might, oh, I love joking around, but Sonnen doesn't and our relationship would be unbalanced. You know what I mean? Like if we're both like, hey, we like talking about books. I'm talking about books, he's getting a plus sign, I'm getting a plus sign, great. But like especially in situations with the especially with romance, like I can understand maybe with the for friendship part it doesn't, but with romance it would make so much sense. Like in one of my other games, someone flirted with one of my husbands, right? So the other sim saw and got really pissed off. Why is my sim who got flirted with, who didn't do anything wrong, why is his relationship all the way down too? You know what I mean? It makes sense that his relationship would still be at the top because he didn't do anything wrong and he's like, "Whoa, guy, you flirted with me. I'm not into it." Where his husband is like, "Ah!" and being dramatic about it. Like so it'd be nice that there was a imbalance. You know what I mean? As opposed to now they're both miserable. I don't like that. I wanted it to not be tied so you could have one-sided relationships. You know what I mean? So your sim could then have a crush on someone and really like someone, but maybe they're like, eh. And like, yeah, you could be attracted, like, but that doesn't really do anything for the relationship bar. Like, it seems weird if your sim is like, oh, I find this sim really repugnant and I'm not really into them, but our relationship is maxed. That seems odd, right? Like, it's really weird. I mean, you could write a story around that, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was really weird and I wasn't too. It's like, eh. But we're getting a copy button. I'm all over the place with things. We're getting a copy button. Finally, after 10 years. Really excited about that. I can't wait for the next 5 years when we finally maybe get to be able to make collections in build by. We can do it with a better build by mod, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we can we like end this early so we can go home because it's like really late. Oh, it's Friday though. It's fine. But, you know, the I'm hoping it works the way it's supposed to. But anyway, if there's no Sims next week, it's because all the mods are broken and I can't physically play my game without certain mods and custom content and shit. And I don't know how. I would assume the eyelashes that we currently have will still work because they're in skin details, but hopefully they'll be updated eventually to go into the new slot for eyelashes so that my Sims can now wear rings and glasses and eyelashes. Because choosing all of the, I always use the glasses, I mean, the eyelashes that clash with the rings because it's easier to slap them on skin details and then they're on everything. But now with the copy button, you could easily put the glasses ones on and copy to all outfits instead of, now I gotta scroll through and find them, now I gotta scroll through and find them. That's what made it a pain in the ass. So my Sims never wore rings. Now we can. So, kind of excited about that. But we'll see how it's implemented. We'll see how it really works. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I mean, I kind of also spaced out a little bit on the live stream, so I missed some stuff. But I'm also kind of confused at like, I'm not really confused. Well, okay, yes. I'm confused at why with Cupid's Corner they made it like go into the gallery and get to, why can't I use my library? Unless when you say gallery, you're including my library. Now I might have missed that because again, I wasn't fully paying attention. I was paying attention when they went through cast, and then they started going, and then I got distracted because I was like, all right, I'm a little bored. It's really sad. But I was like, do I like multitask, so I wasn't fully focused, and that's on me. But you know, um, hey, what you doing? Look at how sharp and clear your face is, but then you just got up in my face, so can't tell anymore. Oh, this game has run so smooth, though. We haven't had to complain about it. Well, I might have to complain about you assholes just leaving your plates all over, like being messy. Oh, but it's so lovely. Look at this. Why are you wide awake? You are the weirdest person. You need to. I need you to actually, like, take a shower because I need you to get clean. And then I need you to go grab something to eat, and then you can go to bed. Like, I'm trying to get you to take care of yourself, and you're gonna go to bed. Okay, cool. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, I guess. I don't think I'm as excited as some other packs, but I do think the costumes will be fun. And the costume box looks really neat. And that I'm sorry, I cannot wait till someone mods the butler costume and takes the gloves off because I love that outfit. And I would put that on my male Sims just as like party wear or everyday wear, but the gloves do throw you off a little bit. I still like them on there, don't get me wrong. But for certain Sims, the gloves are going to be a little much. So I'm going to need that outfit without the gloves on because that thing would be, I'm sorry, I don't care. That looks amazing and I love it. You could go pee and then you could go take a shower. Well, you know what? Why don't you take a shower here? Yeah. And then I'm going to cheat your knee down a little bit and then I'm going to have you go to sleep. Yeah. But anyway, but if there's no Sims next week, it's because all the mods are broken and everything is horrible and everything is awful. Um, I don't know why normally everyone's like always freaking out. Oh my God, all the mods are gonna crash and burn, the world's gonna end, and everything's always fine. But for some reason with that, I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm started like I'm questioning it if like the whole world's gonna crash and burn because of because of everything breaking because of the game. Like who knows? We'll see. Um. I mean, obviously, like Wonderful Whims, I'm fine. I'll take it out for a while. We'll deal without it. Yeah, go for it. Um, but like we can't play without MC Command Center and UI cheats and stuff. And those usually get updated right away because like the game comes out Thursday. They can usually, I think they usually update like, well, whenever the patch comes out, that's when they can start updating. And then by the time I play on Saturday, things are usually fine. But just in case, I'll leave a little notice on the community tab on YouTube if there's not going to be Sims because everything is broken. But, God damn though. Look at how fucking does everything show up as sharp? Is it just me? Looks fucking amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this part up here. I know we just rambled the whole time, but like, hey, we had a lot of stuff to talk about and like but like the game just went smooth and I didn't yell at these fuckers this time. Maybe it's the new computer. Maybe they were like, we're all just gonna behave and do what you tell. I didn't tell him to do really anything. I was just like, whatever. I was distracted. Maybe that's what I gotta do every time. But anyway, before he gets up and goes to school. Oh, it's Saturday. He's not getting up and going to school. You have to get a skill up though for things. So I'm gonna set you up to go right. Um, right. Practice writing because your needs are good. I'm gonna have him practice writing so that maybe that'll be good. Oh no, poor kitty. I'm gonna cheat his needs up. He's fine. Shh. You didn't see it. Whatever. But anyway, yeah. If well, I'll see you next time, whether that's next week or not. I don't know. But anyway, I will see you next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.